is the new Halloween mask out this year, and it's selling out all over the place. This mask is called Karen 19. I kid you not, y'all. They named the mask Karen 19. So this depicts Karen, who represents an entitled white person that complains over small inconveniences, and they happen to be very racist too, because we have seen these Karens target black people. So this year, Karen is now getting the top spot for the most sold mask for this Halloween season, which I do not. Let me just put that out there. I do not celebrate Halloween. I haven't gotten the last time I got dressed up for Halloween, y'all, it was still the 80s. Okay. From that point on, I never got dressed up again.
Hey, shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the only begotten Son. Okay, Yahweh is the Father, okay, who the world ignorantly calls God or Jehovah or Yahweh. All right, his true name is Yahweh, and the meaning of it is He is or He is to be or He exists. Ba'ashem is in the name of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay. The meaning of his name, okay, in the ancient Hebrew, okay, in the Paleo Hebrew, is he delivers or he deliverer, which is a omen nomen, okay, for what he came to do and what he's coming back to do, and that's to deliver the elect or the ones that were predestinated to receive salvation, man, in these up and coming days, man, okay, because as you know, it ain't hard to see, that we're living in the end, all right, we're living in the end of what? Of ones of Esau Edoms, okay, which is today would be known as primarily the Caucasian race, all right. Even though you have a mixture. Okay, I don't even like to use the term mixture, but you have our people that are scattered, okay, Israelites, okay, biblical Israelites that are scattered or that may look like that, or may have that pigmentation, okay, because you so and if I didn't say it, I just want to say it. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Israelites, man. All right, the glory, okay, the giving of the covenants, okay, all of that pertaining to you, all right, and of course, I want to give a double honors, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, okay, which are the men of the Lord, okay, and the men, okay, that are on the highways and the byways, man, preaching the gospel, all right, in sincerity and in truth, okay. And real quick, as you can see, I'm not gonna make this too long. Just want to grab a couple of scriptures and pertaining to this little video I just ran across, the Karen 19. As in the midst of everything that's taking place, in the midst of these these riots and all of these police shootings and all of the things that are taking place now, who's in the midst of that, man, which it isn't new, and that's why they're being clowned. I'm just say that, man. And this whole Karen thing, or this so-called white privilege or Edomite privilege, because we're talking about Edomites biblically, that's their biblical nationality. But this so-called white privilege is coming to an end. Okay, it's coming to an end. And then also you had that one incident with the with the Israelite woman, on the plane, lashing out and basically calling out the bullshit. Excuse me, man. Excuse my language. All right, calling it out for what it is, and what you're seeing now, okay, is a transfer of power, man. Slowly but surely, the curses, and I'm gonna get that because we as a people, all right, you go to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, which I'm gonna go there and get a specific curse that came with the Israelites, okay, disobeying, okay, or not adhering to the covenant, the old covenant that was made, and because of that, okay, it was a set or list of curses that was going to befall us, man, that were going to manifest themselves, in this reality, man. Okay, in that list, when you go down them, okay, from Deuteronomy 28 and I believe it's 15 on down. When you go into it, one of them was, we shall be a proverb. As a matter of fact, I'm talking about it. Let's just get it, okay? Actually, no, let's go back. Table of contents, Deuteronomy, right, 28, and let's go to 37, right? It says Deuteronomy 28 and 37. It says, and it shall come to pass in Salakia, and thou, no, I'm going to say, Ignatian, yeah. It says, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb. Matter of fact, let's go up. Let's read, let's get some understanding, some context. Deuteronomy 28 and 1, it says, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently, unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all of his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations on the earth. All right. And when you go down, of course, it gives us a list of blessings that the Lord, we would have been blessed, man. If we would have just, kept the law, man, did what he asked us to do. All right. Do what we actually agreed to do. All right. But then, because of us breaking that covenant, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 15. It says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe, to do all of his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Okay? And like I said, as you go down, there's a list. All right. And this is how you can, in today's day and age, understand who are the true biblical Israelites. All right. In comparison to the people that are, in the land of Israel, which have, taken on this or have adopted, the religion, I'm going to say that, man, of Judaism. Okay. And just because you practice Judaism, that doesn't mean you're an Israelite. Okay. So I'm going to jump down to 37. It says, and thou shalt become an astonishment and a proverb and a byword among all the nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. All right. And when you go, let's take a look at this, because it's this thing called blackface, right? This thing called blackface. And at a point in time, and that's why this blackface, this there was this whole issue was being addressed now with the with a lot of the different, like with the Aunt Your Mom, like a lot of these different iconic so-called quote unquote black figures, which really represented a time where, as though man, it was a lot of, man, which, well, it's just the racism and the hate towards our people and race was a lot more vocal, you know what I'm saying? And from every different perspective, whether it be, radio, TV, even just, man, out in the open, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot more accepted at that time. So this is one of the, blackface is just one of those things of just, a form of disrespect, a form of belittling. And this is what that curse is. This is a piece of that curse, along with being called niggas and, you spics and, fucking, Indians, okay, which means savage, okay? So it says you become an astonishment and a proverb and a byword among all the nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee, okay? And we became that, okay? And just until now, all of it now is coming to a head, and now as a whole, our people are able to, look at it for what it truly is. All right. But they lack the understanding of why it came to be, or why is it like that. And that's due to, our people breaking the covenant with the Heavenly Father. And this covenant is a millennia, like over a millennia old, a couple, three, thousands of years old. And it has followed us throughout all of these different generations, man, all the way up into this point that we are at now. OK, so. But the point that I want to make about this whole Karen thing that's going on, man, and the gospel that's being preached, the good news that's being preached, man, Okay, Yahweh Shai giving us the understanding, and us basically, because the apostle is going, he likes to go into that Ezekiel the 37th chapter. Okay, the bones, those dry bones, the sinews, and the flesh and the skin, and all of this stuff is a metaphor for us, a getting out of that state of ignorance. Okay, coming out of the darkness and being enlightened, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, to receive this knowledge, man. The knowledge of self, the knowledge of understanding who we are and who our power is, more importantly. All right. And what that has done is set, man, the Lord, man, it's crazy, man. You see the Lord working, the Lord, as he says, he wasn't going to forget us. He made a promise and he's a man of his word. All right. But it was a certain way things had to be done. So, but the point I'm making, while as we are waking up and becoming what we were destined or born to be, okay, which are sons of the Most High, the Lord is bringing down our enemies, okay. And it says, this is Deuteronomy 30, and this is how I'm trying to correlate it, because it's when the Lord, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna start at the top and I'm gonna read down to 7. I'm gonna try to make this quick because I didn't want to make this video too long. It says Deuteronomy 30:1. It says, and it shall come to pass when all of these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse which I have set before thee. It says, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations. In which you see all of those different camps that are popping up all over the world. Look, we out there proclaiming the word of the Lord and teaching the truth about who our people are, why they're in the state that they are in. All right. And we're calling those curses to mind. Okay. And that's one of the first things we go to, man, to express or to explain to our people, all right, who they are. It's the curses. All right. Give them an understanding, why you're protesting out here, why you're so upset, why you're ill treated and, or mistreated. Okay. And in the situations that you are in. Okay. And it says, whether the Lord thy power have driven thee, right? Because we have, man, it's camps all over the world, man, because we're scattered all over the world. Verse 2, it says, and shall return unto the Lord thy power, Yahweh thy power. Okay. And shalt obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children with all thy heart and with all thy soul. And that process has begun. Okay. We are adhering to the words of the Lord, man. Of course, we're rehearsing the righteous acts at a place of drawing waters. Okay, you can go to the book of I believe it's either Judges or I think it's Judges or Joshua. Which means rehearsing of the righteous acts, which is trying to keep the law as best as the best of our ability. Okay, but more importantly, keeping the faith. Okay, because that's what makes us righteous. It says verse 3, the point is in 7. It says that then the Lord thy power will turn thy captivity. Okay, which meaning in the old King's English, meaning that we're going to be delivered. He's going to return the captivity, meaning we're going to be taken out of it. Okay, in which this is what's happening right now. It says, and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations, whether the Lord Yahweh thy power have scattered thee. Okay, because that was a curse. Deuteronomy 28:64. It says, if any of thine be driven out unto the outmost parts of heaven, from thence will the Lord thy power gather thee. From thence will he fetch thee. It says, and the Lord thy God, okay, will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possess, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers, which is that's the kingdom of heaven. That's what's about to take place, man. Okay, it says, in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that power will circumcise thy heart and the heart of thy seed to love the Lord thy power with all thy heart. And this is going into the new covenant. This was the purpose of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, because he was going to usher that new covenant in. Okay, the sacrifice that he made, okay, the blood that he shed for the remission of the sins of Israel. Okay, not for the whole nation. Okay, and there's many different precepts, that I got a bunch of them coming to my head right now. All right, that proves the point. Okay, and what does it says? It will circumcise thy heart and the heart of thy seed, which going into having those new bodies, man, making us perfection. to circumcise our mind, basically putting the law, statutes, and commandments, programming us with them. Okay. It says to love the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul. And it says that thou mayest live. Okay, this is the point. Verse 7, it says, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies. Okay, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And this is one of them, man. They're becoming a proverb and a byword, man. People are literally going, of course, we understand for this Halloween shit. This shit is wicked, excuse my language. Okay, nothing but, demonic and, satanic activity. Okay, that's taking place. As you heard, she was like, she said she ain't, I haven't dressed up or, took part in this shit, or this, those I ain't gonna say festivities, but all that shit's wicked, man. But the point being is that they even look at this fucking man. This is hilarious, man. They're becoming a proverb and a byword and an astonishment. They're a joke, man. Karen, you a joke. Like, it's a joke, man. And it's beautiful because the word of the Lord, man, is coming to pass. It's definitely coming to pass, right? But it's going to be, and this is just a low level of it coming to pass, man. Extremely low level, So, man, as we continue to watch, man, we continue to see, more prophecies unfold. More stuff like this is going to continue to come out, man, all the way up into the end, into the destruction of this place, man. Okay? So that's the point, man. So with that, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and great millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.